Hi everybody, today we are with Boelo van der Poel, a language education specialist who works on helping teachers support students with dyslexia and ADHD. Thank you for being here, Boelo.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, can you please tell us what dyslexia and ADHD are?
Okay, dyslexia, ADHD, autism, dyscalculia, dyspraxia, they're all neurodivergent conditions. You can also call them specific learning differences. And to give you a very quick and easy answer, it's basically a different way of the brain in processing the information it receives. So it's also a different way of the person in learning. And that's what teachers need to understand. That's what they need to know.
Okay. What first drew you into education after your business background?
Yeah. Some people go like, honestly, business, education. Why? Well, because education is also an industry. I entered the industry actually by accident because it was an internship. I got an offer to go from the Netherlands, where I'm from originally, to Spain, Malaga, to work at a language school in reception. And it was a professional love at first sight. I loved it from day one. Everything that has to do with specifically language education, because I love languages, I love traveling, I love culture. And also because I see the tremendous power that learning languages has. And that many times you don't realize the power until you have it. That's many times the beauty of what this is, the magic of what it is. And I decided, like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my year, of my life. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm going to dedicate my life to basically to help people communicate with other people around the world. That's what I decided.
And now you are in Arezzo, beautiful city Arezzo. Do you
That's
like it?
Yeah. Oh, love it. Second time here. Hope's not the last time here.
Nice. What do you see as the main obstacles for dyslexic or ADHD learners in language classrooms?
I think the main obstacle is teachers not knowing, not understanding, not knowing how to help the student. Teachers' frustration, because I'm not blaming teachers here. I'm just saying the teachers are not trained to do this usually.
Yeah.
And that students get labeled lazy, unmotivated, disruptive. You can do more if you want to, as if it were a matter of willpower, instead of the teachers understanding that there's something else with the student and it's a condition that basically they learn in a different way.
Okay. And as you said, 10 to 15% of students have dyslexia.
Yeah.
And can you share a small tweak teachers can use tomorrow to make lessons more inclusive?
Yeah, well, one thing they can start with after watching this video straight away, empathy. Always the first thing, empathy. Be empathetic about it, learn about it, either with me or someone else. Know that this is a difference. It's a difference. It's not worse. It's not better. It's just different. That's it. And maybe a tweak is talk to the student. Ask the student, how do you learn best? That's probably the thing that I would do first. How do you learn best?
That's very important.
Yes.
What are the most persistent myths about dyslexia or ADHD in education?
The most persistent needs, first of all, teacher training. That's in general. So to make sure that teachers are there to understand it, to recognize it, to be empathetic about it, to be able to cater for these students. Many people would say individualized training, extra help for teachers, etc. I always try to help schools and to help language teachers to do it in such a way that you do not need extra resources, that basically the teacher has the resources to help the student. So it's not bringing extra teachers in, it's doing things differently. And actually someone asked me in another interview a couple of months ago, they said, what can I do for the 20 or 15% of my dyslexic students without leaving the other 85% of students behind? And I said, it's actually the wrong question, should be the other way around. Question should be, what can I do for what works for the 85% of my student that also works for the 15% of dyslexics? So it's basically looking for ways that make the teacher's job easier, more enjoyable as well, and make learning better for the students. Very easy things would be, make sure your students sit close to you. Make sure you understand how your student works best. Make sure your student understands what needs to be done. Make sure you explain very clearly to your students all the subjects. Make sure to do it bit by bit and not all at once. There's many things you can do with these students.
Nice. Now a question about the future.
Yes.
How do you imagine inclusive classrooms 20 years from now?
20 years from now?
Yes.
I wonder if there even will be classrooms 20 years from now. Because maybe we will have learning spaces, which now we'd call schools, but maybe it's a learning park or a learning building or a learning village, whatever. I think that in general, this is going to more individualized education, a very good mix between theoretical information via artificial intelligence, because it's here and it'll become bigger and it's going to work to our favor, but with very individualized, very empathetic, very hands-on, very personal and personalized guidance from an educator, being it a teacher, being it a coach, being it someone else who guides the student, who helps the student, who gears the student towards their learning goals. And I truly believe that learning goals are going to be much more personalized. So it's not everybody does the same degree. No, everybody learns something different, and in general we will get more or less to the same outcome. I think, and it's going to be much more enjoyable.
Yeah, will be better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, especially for neurodivergent learners.
Yeah. Nice. And what message would you give to young students with dyslexia today?
First, congratulations, because you have an amazing brain. Second, sit tight for the next couple of years, because school is probably not the most enjoyable environment for you, because the educational system is what it is and it's probably not made for you. Believe in yourself. Believe in your future. Help your teachers to help you. Help your teacher help you. Try to find out yourself how you learn best. And most of all, try to find what you are brutally good at. Because there's always something that you excel at. If you have a dyslexic brain or an ADHD brain, there is something that you are very, very good at and that you enjoy very much, and try to use that as the catalyst for your energy to feel positive about it. This is going to be what you focus on for the future, and try to make the most out of school. I'm going to say try here.
At least try.
Yes, at least try. Yes.
And you have also published a book called Teaching Languages to Students with Dyslexia.
Yeah.
What will teachers learn by reading it?
Yes. So first of all, they can download it for free from my website.
From your website. Yes.
And they will learn the 6 keys that for me are important for any language learner to learn, any language teacher, teacher to start working with dyslexic students. It's part of what I do in my teacher training as well. Very basic stuff. I always say this is no rocket science. This is no NASA. This is very simple stuff, but things that already can start make a teacher think and analyze. Hey, I can tweak a little bit here, can tweak a little bit there. Understand the students a bit better. It's a very good first step towards that empathy, understanding, and teacher training.
Nice. And as you said, you can download it in your website. Leave the link below. And so, Boelo, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you for incredible and mind-opening course. I want to say that. And check his socials, YouTube, his website, link below. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao.